It's been an uneven start to these NBA Finals with the series at 2-0. Now, Game 3, and a chance for either team to dictate the path forward. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside.
Desperate for some traction in this series. Their home court advantage is lost. At this point, they just need a win.
If not, I think we're talking sweep. How the mighty have fallen. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's not over yet.
Kicks it out, Towns. Outside Anunoby. Brunson against Fox. Clock at 4. Towns, a screen on Castle. The three is up. That's good from Towns on the assist by Bridges.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch and shoot option than Cat.
Pass to Champagnie. To the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Bridges. Unable to get that one. Here's San Antonio now. It's a three-point game. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, Fox with a steal. Puts it up. Wembanyama, no good. Castle against Bridges. Outside Hart. Towns, left side. The kick out to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Fox. New York, again, can't hit.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the...
Castle for 3. Sinks the tray.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Towns, a screen on Castle. Three-pointer, Bridges. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Vassell, a screen on Brunson. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Castle against Bridges. Fox outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. .124 left in the first quarter here. Fox against Brunson. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Clarkson passes to Brunson. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. To Hart. Towns on a screen. 5 to shoot. New York again can't hit. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. From deep, Harper. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's Clarkson, and the baseline jumper goes down. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Brunson against Fox. The 15-footer. No good. Would have counted had it gone. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs up 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
Robinson on the wing. Iwara passes to Bridges. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
San Antonio with the ball. Castle outside. Over Clarkson. Castle misses. New York trailing. Alvarado outside. Johnson against Bridges. And on it. Castle against Clarkson. Pass to Cornette. To the paint. Kicks it out to Barnes. Connects from downtown. Barnes has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Harper. We're about 1.5 minutes into this second quarter. Bridges against Castle. Bridges outside. Pass to Alvarado. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Here's Bridges. After the basket by San Antonio. Lets a floater go. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And that's a tough shot, but Bridges makes it look routine.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Vassell. Here's Cornette. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And some changes here for New York. Shamet, he's checked in for Robinson. McBride comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. Knicks trail by 4. Outside McBride. Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Fox. Brunson against Fox. Shot clock at 5. And it's Brunson missing. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Fox gets the defender with the oldest trick in the book, using the pump fake to get a trip to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Well, with De'Aaron Fox, he may go through peaks and valleys, but he's always dangerous, Stan.
Yeah, PA, sometimes you watch and think, this defense is doing a great job against him. And then he'll drop 15 and a quarter without even breaking a sweat.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Hart's checked in for Shamet, and it's Bridges in for McBride. Now here's Anunoby. Hart inside. Pass to Brunson. Over Fox. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges finds Brunson. Towns a screen on Fox. Back to Bridges. The 3-ball. No good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the San Antonio Spurs.
Talk about putting yourself in a position to succeed. They've executed, and they're taking good shots.
Playing just the way it's drawn up, and let's credit their game planning as well. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They are really up against it. Down 2-0, and now they have to find a way to win on the road.
This is a tough situation, but the finals are about overcoming adversity.
Yeah, they can't hang their heads, man. They have to step up and prove what they're...
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. One guy who's getting it done is Luke Cornett.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Brunson looks it over. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Brunson's gotten his second bucket.
A true offensive mastermind. Brunson has a knack for finding shots for himself.
Outside Wembanyama. Over Towns. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 4. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. From the elbow, the rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. And he lobs it up. Oh, Wemby finishing off off the lob from way up there.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Back to Brunson. Towns a screen on Fox. Fox against Brunson. Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
Oh, strong move toward the rim. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Castle. Tries again. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Vassell. On defense, the Spurs. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Hart finds Bridges. Towns on a screen. The three. And Mikal Bridges hits from deep. Bridges has got 7 points.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing range.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Hart. Champagny. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Robinson. Victor Wembanyama again. He's got 10.
Well, Coach has to be ecstatic with how that trip down the floor went. They got the shot they wanted.
Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Three-pointer, Fox. No good that time.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And he comes up with a bucket. And now just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Wembanyama. And it's New York with a rebound. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by Champagny. Castle on the wing. Outside Barnes. Robinson with a steal. Fast break, New York. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Robinson's gotten his first bucket of the night. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Out to the right wing. Towns against Barnes. Towns driving, and it's Towns with the power finish.
I mean, what can you do about that? The Towns moving at full speed. No one wants to try and cut him off.
On the wing, Fox. Pass to Barnes. Works the mark. He's off on the layup. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 1. Alvarado, pass to Anunoby. Now here's Towns. He's covered by Fox. Here's Alvarado. No good from outside.
San Antonio has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Fox outside. Now Vassell. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Robinson rips down the board. And for the Knicks, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Towns, the big man, Cat.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So for the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagny comes in for Barnes, and Castle's subbed in for Harper. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Fox.
Oh, it misses!
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Towns outside. Outside Brunson. Shoots from 14. Oh, a perfect jumper.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Yes, sir. Fox finishing.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Brunson. Fox there for the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Vassell fires. The free is in.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Fox against Brunson.
Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Brunson against Fox. Brunson driving. Now Towns. Jams it home!
Well, this is why you go to Towns in the clutch. That is big time.
San Antonio with the ball. Here's Fox. Oh, the shot is off. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Anunoby. Clock at 6. Outside Brunson. It's stolen by Fox. Fox on the run. Oh, he jammed it.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Outside Brunson for the win. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now here's Fox. Lead. Brunson pulls it down.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Towns drops the hammer.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has a chance.
Fox up top. Brunson defending. Brunson pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Towns. We've got 1:08 left in overtime. Hart. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Fox against Brunson. Now Vassell. Oh, money!
A strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Towns a screen on Fox. Brunson. Oh, the long ball, no good. On offense, here's San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Fox deciding where to go with it. With a rebound, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 16 seconds left in the OT period. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfect.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Castle fires. Towns rips down the board. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw. Unable to get the second one to drop. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
Searching for a fast bucket and a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Here's Vassell. So New York wins it. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but
take a look at the Spurs. Well, Greg, they were so confident coming into this series. Now suddenly they find themselves in desperation mode.
And no doubt, Kevin, this is a feeling that's got to be unfamiliar. They've had a wonderful season. Everything was going their way, but in these last couple of games, we've seen some cracks in their armor.
We certainly have. Now, here's Fox. 5 to shoot, and the basket is good. Fox has got the opening bucket of the night here for San Antonio.
The teardrop from De'Aaron, a shot that perfectly suits his game.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. Tries from 7. And the shot is long.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Bridges outside. Anunoby kicks to Hart. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarters feel, but not who you want to leave open.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one goes on Anunoby. It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
And he's good on the second. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make it pay for it.
Here's Fox, following the score by New York. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Now Towns. Defended by Wembanyama. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be Towns shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. Spurs also with the sub. Barnes is checked in.
One shot.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line. 1 shot.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Here's Champagny. Fox finds Castle. To the inside. Stolen by Robinson. Fox Fox against Hart. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. New York City zone. A boogie with a hoodie. Very happy with what he's seeing from his Knicks.
Well, you're not going to find many fans that are more faithful than native New Yorkers are to their Knicks.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And here are the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. They trail by 1. Pulls it up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wembanyama has got his second basket of the night. Clarkson passes to Towns. Out to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Brunson against Fox. Can't get it to fall. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Knicks lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Bridges shot. Good.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
Spurs trail by 5. Outside Harper. Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. The Knicks pull it in. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Bridges dishes to Clarkson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Johnson with the defensive effort. Here's Castle. Second shot opportunity. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Johnson. New York's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Fox comes in for Harper. Pocket 4. Here's Anunoby. Out to Bridges. With 1 on the clock, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Barnes. Here's Vassell. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Towns. Offensive rebound. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for New York. Landry Shamet comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. The Spurs also changing it up. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for Castle. Now, here's Fox. Inside, Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Alvarado. Anunoby has the open look. No good on the 3. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Harper kicks to Fox. Stolen by Brunson. The speed from Brunson in transition.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Shoots a fader. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Now, here's Shamet. Hasn't made one yet. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
De'Aaron Fox at the line. 2 shots.
Explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Both good from the line that time. Brunson, left side. And the dunk by Towns.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks out front, leading by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the New York Knicks.
Well, they're executing well, and that's been the difference.
Yeah, they know where their bread is buttered, and they go back to it over and over again. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They are really up against it. Down 2-0, and now they have to find a way to win on the road.
This is a tough situation, but the finals about overcoming adversity.
Yeah, they can't hang their heads, man. They have to step up and prove what they're made of.
True. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Rebound, San Antonio. Here's Fox. To the middle. Towns with the steal. Brunson against Fox. Brunson with the defense all over him.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Defended by Town. Wembanyama, no good. The Knicks leading by 7. Hart kicks to Brunson. Now Bridges. 11 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Bridges has got 7.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
It's Vassell on the wing. Pass to Champagny. Now here's Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Clock is at 3. Over Brunson. Fox, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, it's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a backseat nowadays. A lot of these kids, they care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Kevin, back to you.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And so here is New York following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Fox against Brunson. Vassell grabs the board.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
Pass to Wembanyama. A fader. It's rebounded by Towns. New York leading by 8. Hart finds Brunson. Now Towns. Anunoby left side. Bridges outside. Hart with a screen on Castle. Bridges misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Stolen by Brunson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Hart, no good. Spurs trail by 8. Plugs it up for Wembanyama. And stolen by Anunoby. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Bridges inside. Castle covering.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Fox, no good. Fires from way outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks lead by 10. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Spurs trail by 10. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. Six to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox with the steal. And it's Alvarado passes to Towns. Back to Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby kicks to Robinson. From deep three-point territory. Rebound San Antonio.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Alvarado. Towns outside. From deep. Fox with the rebound. Spurs trail by 8. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by Towns. And here is Fox. And he drives in. Oh, great touch off the pass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So for the Knicks, Hardy's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Brunson. Towns, a screen on Fox. Brunson. And he does not hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's needed.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Outside, Anunoby. Down he goes for 3.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And there's the call on Carl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
They played a great fourth. Wembanyama up in the rafters.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Brunson against Fox. Outside Bridges. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Anunoby. No good from 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Fox fires. Rebounded by Towns. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brunson against Vassell. Puts it up from 12. Connects with the chain.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 7.
Keep it up for
Vassell. It's good.
What a shot by Vassell. That man is a competitor.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
first personal foul. First team foul.
Brunson draws the double. Outside Bridges. Puts up a 3. Wembanyama reels it in.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock's looking against them right now.
Cleared away by Hart. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, and it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Here is Wembanyama. Fox! And the 3 misses.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Jalen Brunson at the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
So it's New York picking up the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals with Richard Jefferson and
For these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Bridges. And an Obi for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Fox. Soft touch off the glass.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. BA, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Fox. Five on the clock. Tries it from 16. It's rebounded by New York.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Fox against Brunson. Pass to Towns. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Champagnie. Lets the 3 fly. And the 3-pointer goes.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Towns for 3. Rebounded by Champagnie. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Wembanyama up top. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And there's the drive. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Fox against Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throws good for Fox. Both free throws good for Fox. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Clarkson outside. Out to the wing. Towns for 3. That shot off. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Fox. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
Barnes against Towns. 5 to shoot. Gets stolen by Barnes. Here's Harper. Pass to Champagny. The 3 from Barnes. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Here's Brunson. Buries it down low.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Fox. It's good. Fox has got 8.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so the first quarter is in the books. San Antonio on top, up 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Spurs.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Robinson, a screen on Johnson. Inside. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. pass to Castle. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
New York shooting their first foul shots of the night. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
All right, fans. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
He's checked in for New York. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. San Antonio also making some changes. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Fox is subbed in for Harper.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. San Antonio leading by 11. On the wing, Fox. Castle against Bridges. Fires it. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
Anunoby on the wing. Alvarado outside from deep. And it's Cornette with a rebound. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Over Castle. Cat doing what he does.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch. Plus, he's 6'11" and almost 300 lb.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for New York. Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. And it's Harper in for Castle. Here's Fox. Give him 8. And there's 1:38 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Back to Brunson. Oh, some solid defense from Fox.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And Barnes is a high flyer, now a huge target to throw to when he's sizing up that alley-oop.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Towns. Now here's Robinson. Over Wembanyama. Robinson can't hit.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Vassell finds Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Left side, Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight. Knicks trail by 17. Outside Brunson. Towns outside. Shoots over Barnes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's San Antonio looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. So sorry. One more time. A big round of applause for the participants.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense, just like your analysis. And that defense has been powerless to disrupt it.
Well, thank you, Ernest.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They're not going anywhere, continuing to scrap and compete.
Well, this is the finals, honey, and the other 28 teams in the league would be happy to trade places.
Yeah, that's right. The opportunity is still there. And you know what they got to do, Shaq? GFUTBE.
Oh.
Got to fight.
Till the bitter end?
Until the bitter end, Ernie.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 17-point lead, their biggest. To the middle. Wembanyama pass to Fox. And here's Vassell from the arc. That shot off the mark. And for New York, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot here. Anunoby can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 17. Vassell outside. Bridges against Fox. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Bridges. Brunson passes to Hart. Back to Brunson. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Fox. And here's Vassell. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them
free at the line.
3 shots.
And that one falls for Vassell. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Knicks trail by 20. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
Clock is at 3, and here's Brunson from the arc. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Wembanyama up top. Back to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 10 points.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Sohan comes in for Hart, and Clarkson subbed in for Anunoby. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Champagnie. Johnson comes in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Fox. .56 seconds left in the third quarter. Bridges down low, covered by Johnson. New York working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Deflected! Castle against Brunson. Pass to Wembanyama. Shakes him, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
2 shots.
That one's off. So for the Knicks, McCourty's checked in for Sohan, and Alvarado's subbed in for Brunson. He hits the second from the line. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's Bridges on the wing, covered by Johnson. Clarkson outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. A deep 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so the San Antonio Spurs feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Barnes against Towns. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Alvarado with it. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Shamet. Shoots over Harper. Shamet, no good. San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now, we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce. So he gets up fast to ram it home.
Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. Towns, right side. Over Barnes. Barnes with the rebound. The Spurs shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. And it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That's his first foul. Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Castle outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From behind the arc. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fox deciding where to go with it. Fades. Not enough on that one as it misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Buries it from outside.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Here's Champagnie. He's covered by Hart. Now Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Tries it from 16. That one drops for him. And the Spurs lead by 19.
And with Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series about wrapped up, you have to applaud the remarkable effort we saw on the floor tonight. A well-deserved win for the Spurs.
Hey, if you get yourself to the line and cash in on those opportunities, you paint your opponent into a corner.
Yeah, they were so successful with that all night. Aggressive, fearless, whatever you want to call it, they really pushed the action and got rewarded.
Boy, did they need this win in the worst way. Down 2-0, they couldn't afford another loss in this series. Hopefully for them, this win gives them some energy and momentum moving into a Game 4.
Yeah, it's a great win for them for sure. Something to build off of. They need to do their absolute best to replicate this kind of game plan and effort in these upcoming games. If they can do that, they'll remain competitive in this series.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
A new lineup here for New York.
All right, let me hear you get loud once again for your Knicks City Kids.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside McBride. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Dadier. He's guarded by Barnes. Just 4 to shoot. Robinson a screen on Barnes. Here's Dadier. 11-footer is good.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
San Antonio leading by 17. Here's Harper. Johnson. That one goes. Count it.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Dadier. Some solid defense from Cornette.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise. Kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
15 seconds left in the fourth.
40-21.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight. But with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart.
Glancing at the players on these roster stores, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Now, here's Vassell. Outside, Fox. 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Brunson. Sinks the 15-footer. Brunson's got the opening field goal of the game for New York.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a three-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Towns. From 13, rebound San Antonio. They come off the loss on Friday.
And given their performance in that game, which was not necessarily a work of art, I had a hard time believing it wound up being as close as it did.
Yeah, it felt like the other side simply allowed them to hang in, and the score reflected that.
Now, here's Fox. For the miss from Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Bridges outside. To Brunson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Searching for their first points of the game. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama, a screen on Hart. Here's Champagnie, defended by Hart. Hassel misses. Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start up the game. Anunoby outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Wembanyama outside. Champagnie passes to Vassell. Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Anunoby. Wembanyama against Bridges. Trying to get something going. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Anunoby. And Brunson has it in the corner. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart the pass to Towns. Brunson outside. Good it is. This goes to Towns. And it's 7 points here for Jalen Brunson.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hart. Jordan Clarkson comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. In the corner, it's Cornette. Fox looking it over. Going inside. Banked in off the glass.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Clarkson on the wing. Castle covering. Clarkson against Castle. Pocket 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Them one on Castle.
This to me is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
He hits the second from the line. And here is Johnson. Pass to Castle. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Spurs trail by 6. Now Harper. Pass to Johnson. Now Castle. To Johnson. Shot clock at 5. It's over Clarkson. Robinson pulls it in. On the wing, Bridges. Castle covering. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. The tray. Pass to Sohan. They get it again. Robinson. And it's blocked. Here's Harper. A second chance effort. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Here's Bridges. The teardrop falls in. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Jordan Clarkson. The Spurs also changing it up. Olenek, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Fox in for Harper. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Vassell against Anunoby. Here's Fox. An easy 2 points on the layup. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
New York moving it around. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. So for the Knicks, Clarkson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. .158 left in the first half. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Now, here is Robinson. Shoots from the right block, and the bank shot is good.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Vassell against Anunoby. Wembanyama left side. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Landry Shamet checked in for Clarkson.
Number 44.
Here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. 56 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Shamet. Just 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on Harper. Shamet trains the three-pointer. And it's an 8-point New York lead.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game.
Fox, no good. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
OG Anunoby is not afraid to put the ball on the floor and attack off the drive. That's nice work.
Fox with it. Over Brunson. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, they need to shore up a few things. I mean, one of the things is rebounding, and they're just getting out-hustled.
And out-muscled and out-tussled. Can't let that happen to you.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. When you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie, if they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-size holes are hard to get out of. But seriously, I call this a must-win, Ernie. I mean, you can't afford to fall too far behind in the playoffs.
A crucial game for sure. We'll see how it plays out. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The Knicks leading by 10. Bridges outside. Here's Hart. That three off the mark.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this.
Champagne at the line. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Anunoby in the corner. Hart outside, a 3-ball. That shot off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
A baseline jam. Wembanyama, no good. New York leading by 9. The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
The rebound by Champagnie.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
A pass to Fox. Now, Wembanyama. Here's Castle. No scoring in this one. With the clock winding down, and Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Here's Hart. And the layup is good. Hart's got his first basket.
Well, the offensive board for the 6'4" Hart. This guy is incredible on the glass.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Back to Fox. 1:41 left to play here in the third. Unloads. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. New York leading by 9. Anunoby passes to Hart. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Castle against Brunson. The rebound by the Spurs. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Brunson against Harper. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Huckmorton. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 5. Here's Johnson. That one, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Barnes has got his first basket of the night. And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Harper the pass to Cornette. Vassell kicks to Fox. Back to Vassell. Off target from 3-point range. New York leading by 7. Right side. Right side Towns. Back to Alvarado. Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Harper. Pass to Cornette. Now here's Fox. He's defended by Alvarado. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Castle with it. Defended by Bridges. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Outside Bridges. Here we've got Brunson. 9 feet out. Count it!
Well, the southpaw, Jalen Brunson, pretty finish.
Spurs trail by 7. Fox. Outside Vassell. Off target from outside.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. All on a string on that drive.
Fox. Off the glass.
Yeah, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Outside Bridges. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now, here's Anunoby. And it misses. Now Fox. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Knicks leading by 6. Now here's Brunson. Towns trying to get open. That's off. Outside, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama with an evasive move.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Fox against Brunson. And it's denied by Fox. Outside, Vassell. Now Fox. It falls!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's Brunson. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dazzles against Anunoby. Stolen by Brunson. Here's Hart. And a nice assist for the lay-in on the transition play.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Fox unloads from 13. Towns with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Boy, you love to see a guy step in nice, calm, cool, and collected and knock the free throws in.
San Antonio calls timeout. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Wembanyama. Rebounded by Anunoby.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Knocks down the 3.
3 points.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Mikal Bridges at the line, 2 shots.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. So it's New York picking up the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.